Hey everybody, day 2 of our reset is about halfway over. It's about 1 o'clock, and what I was talking about on the last video is that something that I do that's a bit different than what's recommended is I actually push back the meals and kind of combine the Prolon system with a kind of an intermittent fasting type of idea, where instead of having that breakfast bar at breakfast and starting to take some of the supplements, then I actually push that back to about 1 o'clock, which is when we take our lunch break here at the office. And so I just had the L bar and took my NR1 supplement, and I'm about to eat some olives real quick. And then what I'll do is actually save my tomato soup, which was supposed to be lunch today, and do that kind of right whenever I finish up with patients, about 6 o'clock. And then at that point, your metabolism's kind of rolling and you start to get hungry. So usually about 7:30 I'll actually have the dinner soup. So I'm actually compressing all of the food that they give you in this into about a 7-hour window, and that just works better for me. I found whenever I eat that first bar in the morning and get things going, that I started getting hungrier and paying attention to that throughout my day. So that's a little tweak. That's something that you can kind of try on your own and see what works better. I do some intermittent fasting in between doing the resets, so that has worked better for me. That may just be that my body is more geared towards that. If you wake up and you feel like getting that bar in first makes you feel better throughout this week, then try that, of course. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that day 1 and 2, I feel great right now. Day 3 is the tough day. Your body is really starting to need to go inward and get some of the energy from the cells inside, and that's when you really start to feel it. That's when you start to kind of feel that hunger kind of coming on, and I think that's your body's last ditch effort to say, hey, feed us, or we're going to have to turn on these mechanisms. Something good to think about is that when you're getting those signals, you're right there. Your body is about to kind of kick into where all of the benefits turn on, which, if you read some of Dr. Longo's research, at about 72 hours of going through this, or really any type of fasting program, that's when we really start to get that autophagy turned on, which is where we're going in and clearing out those damaged cells in our body. That's where we're going to get all of the improvements in inflammation. That's where we're going to reduce our risk for cancers and aging. We're going to clear out those damaged DNA cells. We're going to start to boost that stem cell production. So getting over that hump is where all the benefit comes from, and isn't that how a lot of life is? So day 2, I'll keep you all updated on how things go throughout the rest of the week. I want to check in with you. Dr. Derek Hines signing off.